What's going on, everybody? It's your boy. Oh no, hold on now. Let me see if I can fix this. My camera's all screwed up here. Hey, there we go. We got it. All right, cool. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are doing a little live stream. Going to celebrate this XCN pump, magical pump that we had here with XCN. We'll talk about some other stuff as well. I don't intend this stream to be like my normal live streams. We're just going to celebrate. This will be a quick little 30-minute to an hour stream. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to post some links. I'm going to post some links and stuff. Let me just see here so that people can roll on in. Let me just set all this up. Let's see here. Come on. Give me a minute. We'll let the people roll in. What's up, everybody? It's good to see you. Nobody's in here actually right now, so it's good to see nobody. None of you. Absolutely none of you. Let me see. Share. Copy. I'm assuming. Oh, what's up, Ozzy Osbourne? I was going to say I'm assuming that it's a public live stream, but I'm not 100% sure. I did just go live on a whim, kind of, basically on Papa Bear's dare, essentially. You guys can see this. Oh yeah, you can see this in the. I normally have the Discord on another page, but where was it? Papa Bear, right here. It's time to go live. XCN party. He's the one that put it in my head. I thought about it, but I mean, let's. You know, let's. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say, man. 2.6 cents right now. 2.6 cents right now. Shared it on the Discord. I need to share it on my x.com. Oh man, let's see. Join the party. We'll just say that, yeah. Join. Ooh, join the party. There we go. Join the party. Okay, XCN, Ozzy Osbourne, Viking 65. What's up, my friend? What's up? Good to see you all in here. Thank you all for being here. Yeah, man, we're just celebrating a little bit of XCN. Pumping, we're going to talk about that. We'll talk about some Bitcoin and stuff. I also want to talk about this AI antivirus coin. I don't think people should just blindly put their money into this, nor should they dump their XCN earnings and put it into a shit coin like this. But I think there's more than meets the eye with this coin, and it might be worth looking into if anybody's looking for a meme coin to get into. Just letting people rolling in here. Just going to let the people roll in here. What's up, Jennifer Joy? Mr. L, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Yeah, XCN is straight beast mode, man. Let's while people are rolling in, we can just kind of talk about some general stuff that I'll probably say again later in this video. I do plan on this stream only being about an hour long. But man, XCN up 152% this week. And that's great. That's great. Everybody in crypto right now, I was watching Crypto Banter, one of the bigger YouTube channels, and he's talking about how it just feels boring, right? And I'm assuming he, like most people, probably feel bored in the markets right now. They would kill for a week that looks like this, 153%, but man, 153% after basically a 300% week, like that's incredible, right? That's not 300% plus 150. That doesn't make 450, right? From a low to a high, we're at like a 10x right now, guys. A 12. Everybody who bought 2 weeks ago or further is sitting at like a 12x, basically, right? You're sitting on some nice gains in a short amount of time. So hopefully nobody in here is bored. I hope you're all excited. If you're not holding XCN, I suppose you can feel a little bit left out, but it's not too late. It's not too late, and that's something else I want to talk about tonight. I'll probably make another video specifically talking about XCN in that kind of light. But if we look at it. $804 million market cap. That's not a low market cap, but it's not a high one by any means. I mean, it's still below $1 billion. You know, at this kind of market cap level, we still have 100x capabilities in this coin. I very much do believe so. And in fact, if we look here, you know, at the all-time high to the low, you know, there's targets that would make sense for 100x here around $1.80. We could go a little bit. It's very common to go above the 1-for-1-4, and if we hit prices that are above $2, well, we're at 100x territory. Let me just say hi to everybody that's in here real quick, letting the people roll in. We see we got more people in here. Pranjal Guillerme, what's up, my friend? Much love from Texas. Hell yeah, I love Texas, man. Texas is it's a home in my heart, man. I love Texas. I got family out there. Yo Kong 5, Griffey Junkie. Hell yeah, you are. I bet a lot of people are. You got to at least have some kind of X, right? Even if you bought last week after the pump and you FOMO'd in at the top, you're at least 2 or 3X right now, right? Like there's nobody has anything less than a 2X right now if you bought XCN, unless you bought today, which is fine. No shame in that. No, if you know, let me keep shouting out people though. Aaron S, what's up? Thoughts on some people saying the chart showing market cycle top already? I think those people either don't know what they're talking about, or they're either not in the markets fully. They've got their money on the sidelines, or they're lying, or they don't know what they're talking about. I don't know if I said that last one twice, but maybe it deserves to be said. I don't know. But I don't think it's the market cycle top. We can go over that a little bit in this live stream too, Aaron S. Johnny Wonders, what's up, my friend? Thank you. I'm glad to see you here. Would it be too much to ask to cover Doge? No, we can cover Doge, yeah. Hope your day went well. Glad you put 2,000 on XCN 2 weeks ago. Hell yeah, David Hardy. I'm glad you did too, bro. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Feeling the FOMO on this one. I don't blame you, right? We bought a long time ago. Anybody and everybody on the channel, I've made a few videos. I didn't talk about it as regularly as I did, or as I do now. But let's be honest, right? For months we were just boring, right? There wasn't a whole lot to talk about, but we did talk about it periodically through here. And I'm still feeling the FOMO. That's what I was going to say. I'm like, I put money in here, and I'm still up here like, man, I should put more money in. Why don't I just sell everything I own and put it in here? No, that would be irresponsible. Please don't do that, anybody. Please don't do that. We're past the point where it's probably a good time to FOMO into this being at 2.5 cents. I actually do believe XCN will pull back from here. That is not me saying sell. That is not me saying sell. XCN is my biggest bag. I'm not taking any profits at these levels. I'm not taking any profits, man. It can drop back to 1 cent. I'm not selling a single piece of it, and I'll go over that in a second why, but I don't think it's a good time to sell personally, and I'll go over the reasons why. Well, okay. But if you are feeling FOMO, it might be good to wait, because I think an opportunity will arise. But maybe not. I don't know. If you don't have any, we'll go over all this in a second. Okay, Narrow is the way up. Or what's up? Narrow is the way. How you doing, Turbo Dog? How you doing, Corey? No problem. We should all be thanking JG Aesthetics. He's the one that like a year ago put XCN on my list. Maybe it was like 2 years ago, man. He like talked me into it. He hit me up on like 5 comments day after day back whenever I had only like hundreds of subscribers, or not even 1,000 subscribers. Right? He was just commenting about it, and eventually I looked into it and I'm like, hey, because I liked Compound. So he's like, if you like Compound, you might like XCN, and I did like XCN. I read the white paper and I'm like, okay, I see you. Your averages, that's good. Mine is like 0.0026 around there. A lot of the people in the Discord have a better average than I do. I'm jealous. I'm truly jealous, but you guys deserve it. Whatever. You know, Night Shift from Florida. Hell yeah, let's go. Financial independence, you know, baby. Let's go. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're the best. You're the best. Dusty B Count. I almost read that wrong. When June Beyond. A lot of restriction buying XCN in New York. Yeah, it's kind of weird. You can't buy it in New York, huh? You can't even buy it on Coinbase. Like if you live, they won't let you buy it on Coin. That's so weird. I don't know. I'm not in New York. That sucks, man. You should get a VPN. Get a VPN, and then that should work it out. It's your comp guy. I like comp. Yeah. I don't know. What's up, Michael Alberts? Quick Brunch. Jeremy Davis, Wade Watson, Honor Vlogs. Debo, Turbo Dog. I'm just saying hi. Fung Thai Fawn. TF. All right, cool. Just saying hi to everybody. Thank you. Adrian Avalar, what's going on, my man? What's going on? I know XCN, but BCH talk later. Yeah, we can talk about BCH for sure. Here's the thing, guys, and I said this in the Discord, is like, probably like many of you, I'm having a hard time not taking profits at these levels and putting it somewhere else, reallocating my XCN. I want to tell you why I think it's a horrible idea to try and play the game. Why I think it's absolutely a horrendous idea to play the game with XCN right now, and we're going to make sense out of why it's more risky. Adam Ram, what's up? JY Travel Ventures, what's up, my friend? Jiong, how you doing? Derek Trilo, what's up? David Hardy. I think I already said hi to David Hardy. Catalyst Plays. Love from Colorado. Adam Durbin. I think I said hi to Adam Durbin too. Thank you guys. Tony, what's up, brother? Okay. Yeah, the Discord link is in the description. I can probably post it. Let's see. Is this Is that right? Nope, that's the link to the YouTube. Let's get the Discord here. Invite people. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Cody Vija. And sometimes that's what you got to do, right? Even if you don't have a bag, you just got to be like, congratulations to everybody else. It's too high for me. I'm gonna look elsewhere to put my money, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think the pump is over. Hell no. Hell no. No. The pump is just beginning. Guys, I'm gonna tell you why it makes absolutely 0 sense to stop here, and already you should be able to see it. In fact, there's only one reason why it would make sense to stop here. If we take the all-time high and we go to the all-time low, we are right at the golden ratio zone. Now, I know that might be a little shock. You're like, wait, I thought we were above the golden ratio. We are above the golden ratio if we're on the Coinbase chart, okay? But the Coinbase chart doesn't have all-time highs, right? It just has this high to that low, and we are above the 618 here. We did stop there momentarily. Here we're in the golden ratio, and as far as I'm concerned, this would be the only reason why it would make sense to stop here. Beyond the fact that we do have daily bearish divergence, but we're going to get into all of it, okay? We're going to get into all of it. I promise you. I've been doing this for a little while. I'm probably aware of everything that you guys have seen on the charts and more things. So if there's anything, any questions or anything you guys are trying to bring up, just be patient. I'm going to go over all of it, I promise you. And I ask you to bear with me while I clear my throat. I'm an asthmatic. It's a symptom. It's not a symptom that most asthmatics have on a regular basis, but unfortunately enough for me, I just happen to talk for a living, and I have it. So just bear with me, okay? So here we are. Golden ratio. It's the only sense that would be made to stop here. Sometimes, and especially in very powerful moves, which I would say a 12x in 2 weeks, we're in the midst of a powerful move, you do tear through the golden ratio and interact with the 786 to 886 zone before seeing any kind of stop. Sometimes that does happen. Now, in very rare, incredibly rare, it happens, like I might have seen it twice in my time doing trading, where you just rip up something like this all the way through. It can happen. I doubt it happens. You know, this thing's almost at $1 billion market cap right now. I doubt it rips all the way up through to new all-time highs. I just don't expect that to happen. So my expectation would be we stop here at the very highest, somewhere at new all-time highs. But that's crazy. That's still crazy, right, guys? Because where we are here, I mean, that's still 100% growth from here. That's at 5 cents. That's still crazy. And the reason why I don't think we stop here, because it's the golden ratio, just because it's a strong move, and sometimes in strong moves we bypass the golden ratio, that's not why. It's because of this. I said it should be obvious. Just look at the chart. It should be obvious, right? I'm going to take a moment to pause to give all of you guys, if you don't know TA, if you want to learn TA, I just want you to look at the charts and tell me why, obviously, if that was the top, we won't stop here. It's a fundamental thing to TA. You don't need to know much about it. Anybody could answer this. I'm going to read through and see if I can find an answer, just BS with the comments. Everybody looking like they're having good. Toshi's running hard also, huh? Let's see. I'll look up some Toshi. What are you doing, Toshi? Oh my goodness. Did it just get listed on Coinbase? It just got, oh, sell your Toshi. Oh yeah. Get the fuck out of, I'm sorry. No, I didn't mean to just cuss right there, guys, but dude, Coinbase listings are not a bullish thing. Get out. Get out. That's my thoughts. Let me see. Hold on now. We're going to look at Toshi real quick. Not financial advice. Do what you want. Not a financial advisor. You know. But anytime you get listed on the biggest exchanges in the world, right? Think about it this way. Let's just put it this way. Very simply. Right? Oh, actually, wow. The chart doesn't even look like it. That's interesting. You moved up. That's what you get. You were listing on Coinbase and you only pumped that much. Maybe you do. Maybe I'm wrong, man. Maybe you don't dump. Because you didn't really pump a whole lot. Maybe you don't dump. I don't know. It's on Coinbase. That would scare me from wanting to buy it personally, but I'd want to see where it's at in about 6 weeks. I always like to give it about a month and a half after listing to see where it's at. Unfortunately for me, that's off. That's just a rule I've established over the 3 cycles I've been in the bull cycle. But if anybody wants to invest in this, I think it's probably fine. I mean, honestly, to be completely fair, looking at this chart, this all-time high chart, if you were to find resistance here, it'd be momentary. You look like you're about to run up. You look like you're about to pull a 100% move or more, likely more, to be completely fair. I just don't like that you just got listed on Coinbase personally. But the fact that you didn't pump a whole lot beforehand saves you a little bit, okay? But now I want to go back to, let's see. Let's see. Anybody? TF says, I beg you all spread his channel. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Hell yeah. Doesn't just hype shit up. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. And that's the thing too, man. I won't just hype shit up. I'll tell you guys what I think, and I will also tell you before I sell, when I'm going to sell, where I'm going to sell. Not so that you can copy me, not so that this is like some financial advice and you're copying my trades, but just so you guys are aware of what I'm doing. If you'd like to base your plans off of my plans, that's cool. But really, what I offer is just perspective and my opinions, if anything, right? But none of it's financial advice. Let's see. Nobody said anything, huh? We can talk about HBAR. I've been meaning to talk about HBAR. We can talk about HBAR, yeah. Man, other altcoins are doing bugger all. Yeah, they are. They're going to do well, though, right? This is what happens, you guys, in every alt season, every single bull market that we've had. Random altcoins. I say random. XCN, I guess, constitutes as a random altcoin. Random altcoins pump, even while everything else is dropping, right? But we look at this past 7 days, radium's up. You know, a lot of coins aren't up that much. In fact, most in the top 100 are in the red. But if you look here, there are coins that are in the green. Some of these coins are pumping right now, and I can't believe Caspa's in the top list here. But every dog has his day, or as my friends would say, every blind squirrel can still find their nut. Let's see. Yeah, Onyx coin, VThor. Wow, Ultima, never heard of it. What about what's on the next list? Sometimes I like to do this. I just like to go through the top 400. You start getting out of the top 400, it used to be the top 200 was the only thing that was quote unquote reliable because it fluctuated so much, but now the top 400 seems to be pretty solid. But don't take that to the bank, guys. You never know, right? Things can fluctuate pretty hard. Newton project, what the hell? Toshi at the top of the list there. We're going to talk about some XCN here real quick though. I forgot what the point of that was. XCN has new AI smart contract software only payable in XCN, with it also giving 75% discount. That's badass. That is badass. Hell yeah. Thank you, Magic Trout. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the super. Oh yeah, feeling bullish for sure. Feeling bullish for sure. Oh yeah, that was the point, is that some coins, little coins here and there, they pop off, and then what those coins do is, while the rest of the market is being boring, which it is right now, these distract you. Coins like XCN, thankfully we're in it, but they distract you because most of the market looks like XCN, but without the pump. They look like this, just without the pump. And then so you sell your coin that looks like this for the coin that looks like this, but then in 2 weeks everything does this. And then your coin that does this, it might consolidate or moves up still, but it doesn't move up as much as the other coins. Not saying that's what's going to happen with XCN. I think it could still outperform the rest of the markets from here, but we'll see. I'm gonna go back to something that I was saying earlier. Nobody answered, but that's okay. Why it's obvious that we wouldn't stop here, guys. Why it's so obvious. Let's get to that point, because I'm sure I left some of you hanging on the edge of your seat. Maybe not. Maybe it's just me. But the chart, the price action, you guys, fundamentals of technical analysis, support and resistance areas, where if I was to put a line, look, obviously we have resistance there, okay? And if you look back, where we found resistance here, we also found a little bit of turbulence. It's a weekly period, so we had 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks essentially in this area that we topped off at before going lower, right? Whenever we broke out from this range, you can see there was nothing stopping us at all until, you guessed it, this range here, which is exactly where last week closed, right there. And then the high of this range up here, we just missed that last week, and now we're above it. Where are we stopping? We're going to stop here. We're going to stop right out of this whole range. No, sorry, not right there. I was trying to get it to the tip. We're going to stop right here. That doesn't make sense to me. And this is why I think anybody selling here, and it's no offense, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, watch you sell here at 2.5 cents. It drops all the way back to 1 cent. You could have double dipped. You could have more than double dipped. If you didn't listen to me, it would have been perfect and you would have had more than double the money. Maybe. That's a maybe. That might happen, okay? It might not happen. It sounds nice in your head. I'll sell high and I'll buy low. Doesn't that just sound great? If it was that easy, everybody would do it, wouldn't it? We would all be freaking rich. But it's not that easy. And in the midst where you might be selling here thinking you'll be able to buy it lower, here's the thing. You might be able to buy it lower. You might be able to buy it lower. You might miss, and it might cause you to buy higher. But if you don't sell, whether it might go lower, whether it might go higher, in time, it is going to go higher. You guys, in time, we're going to see new all-time highs. And this is why I think it's a horrible time to sell. Because what's going to happen here is what? Maybe we pull back to this area where we found resistance. Maybe we pull all the way back to this area. I don't know if you guys can hear that alarm, but it's annoying. I'm going to go turn it off because these motherfuckers, man, they do this shit. I'm going to be right back. It wasn't that big of a deal, guys. Chill. It was just a family. They were just being slow, letting them in. What's all the hostility for? Be chill, guys. Come on now. Normally sometimes there's these kids that are like launching fireworks and shit. Anyways, thank you, Julio Pino. Hell yeah, bro. I'm glad. Hell yeah. We all deserve nothing but success, man. We all do. The thing is, on that note, on the philosophical note, we all deserve success. Not all of us are brave enough to accept it. And that's a true thing, man. Whenever you start, whoever you are, wherever you are in the world right now, when you start coming into your own, when you start shedding the skin of someone who had $100 at the beginning of the cycle, $1,000, $10,000, $100,000, and you start getting 10x that, more x than that, you start coming into a different financial well-being of your own. That can scare people. You'll feel it. You'll feel it. And especially the people with XCN, the only thing you're considering right now is, I don't want to fuck this up. I want to do this right. And that's why there's this whole thing, I should sell here, right? That's the whole thing. And it's a scary thought. But the thing is, you can't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it. Own it. It's your destiny. It's all of our destinies. We're all going to be rich together, man. Anybody and everybody buying XCN right now, even at these prices, you're going to make good money. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I want to continue with the thought process here. Okay, let's say from here, you went to the very bottom possibility, all the way down at 1 cent, 58% down, okay? And now we're going to measure from here, from that low line. And I want to measure to the minimum expected target, okay, high to low. High to low. If you sold here and you bought down there, you could snag about a 79x, maybe, and that's if you sold here. And I don't think XCN's going that low, right? I'm just saying, if out of the possible lows it could achieve, how low could it go? And I don't even think it goes that low. I don't even know if it goes below 2 cents again, you guys. But you, whoever you are trying to play this game, I'm trying to talk you out of selling. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but I'm just offering perspective, right? That's nice gains. That's an 80x almost, right? From the current price to that same level, it's only a 32x. And when you look at those numbers side by side, it doesn't seem worth it to hold, right? It would seem worth it to try to play the game. But the thing is this is not promised. This right here, this almost, nothing's promised. You never know. But this is certainly a lot more likely than this is to happen. What you're trading essentially would be a 32x at a minimum. And I'm confident. The reason why I'm confident that we would at least get there is because if we look at the chart, we look at what XCN is doing right now, we look at the rest of the market, and we derive in our logical way of thinking that potentially this coin will likely see new all-time highs. If it does, the minimum target is 82 cents. I don't know about you guys. There's a lot of coins that don't look like this that I expect to see new all-time highs this cycle. Certainly a coin that looks like this, I would expect to see new all-time highs. So all I'm trying to say is it might not seem that appealing whenever you side-by-side it, right? And this is where that greed factor comes in. A 32x is nothing compared to a 79x, of course. But the 79x is not guaranteed. This isn't guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed, but it's a whole of a lot more close to guaranteed than this is. And then beyond that, that's just your minimum target. What about the next level? What about the next level? The fact that this is a maybe, right? This is a maybe, and this is closer to a certainty. It should make it a no-brainer that it's not worth playing the game, because what else is a maybe is that instead of buying lower, you end up buying higher. And instead of a 79x, instead of a 30x, you're dealing with the 20x. Oh, you don't think that you'll buy there? If it pumps a little bit, you think that you'll wait for it to pull back? What if it keeps going up? What if it keeps going higher, and then the pullback you buy is dramatically higher than it is here? I'm just saying, all these what ifs you play in your head, they only go one way. People play this game of what ifs, like, what if I sell here and I buy down here? Well, what if you don't? What if you sell here and then you have to buy up here because it doesn't go down there and then it goes up? Just because you think in sunshine and rainbows doesn't mean it's going to happen. right? I wish that's how it was, but we all live in the real world. We have real world experience, and while it's been sunshine and rainbows for the past 2 weeks, there's a whole mess of reality that it's easy to forget, but don't forget, right? And that's why I think looking at this here, all we did was move down. It's no wonder all we're doing is moving up. It's no wonder, right? And I think that the only place, if we're just keeping it as simple as it can be, the only logical place to sell if you were looking to take profits anytime soon would be somewhere above 3.8 cents. And that's not that far away. But personally, I wouldn't even sell there. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but that from a price perspective, from a fundamental base level, that's the only place that would make sense to sell. Between there, maybe here, 6.3 cents to 3.8 cents. And the thing is, even if it quote unquote makes sense to sell there, we could bypass that. We could just tear through it. So I don't know about you guys. Instead of playing this game of, is it going to do this? Is it going to do that? I'm just going to sit on my hands. I'm not going to wonder. If we're blessed with a huge drop, I'm just going to buy more. I'm literally going to pull money together. I will sell my Pokemon cards. I actually have some Pokemon cards. They're not worth that much, but I probably got like a few $100s in Pokemon cards. It was a gift from somebody. I'm not a Pokemon card collector, but they're kind of cool, and he might have gotten me. He might have turned me into one, but I don't know. I got my own little deck here. I don't even know how to play it or anything. Adrian, what's up, my man? XCN hit 84 cent on Adrian, that might not be XCN. That might not be XCN, man. That's probably a fake XCN, right? Onyx coin, wrapped ETH chain. I don't know. I mean, maybe. Is it not? It says at that looks right. That's real on base chain here. You can buy XCN on base chain. I mean, that's cool. It makes sense. I think you use USDC. You can use USDC in XCN as well. Maybe you can buy it through decentralized means. That's cool. Hey, if you're living in New York, whoever you were saying that, you can buy it if you just use like Phantom Wallet, or if you use Coinbase Wallet, or if you use something like that. Yeah, it looks the same. I don't know. I don't know which one. If it did hit 84 cents, Adrian, if it hit 84 cents, it was a fluke, right? Like the person that bought at 84, it wasn't a lot. At the most, like what, $1,000, $100, maybe 5 cents. It was just a fluke. I doubt that has any significance at all. Though I do expect we will see 84 cents in the future and beyond, right? And that's what I was getting to right before that, was that I don't care about playing this game of when to sell at all through this range. I'm not thinking about it until we're at new all-time highs. And I want to say it's at 82 cents, but I also want to consider the Coinbase chart, because again, I don't know which chart's going to be more respected. I don't know. And at this point in time, I feel like the data would suggest the Coinbase chart would be more respected, but I don't know. This chart could be more respected too. It's hard to say. On this chart, 82.6 cents is the minimum target for XCN to hit when it breaches new all-time high territory, which would mean in my head it's not even time to start thinking about selling until we're about 82 cents in price or higher. On Coinbase, though, it's all the way down at 42 cents. Which sounds a lot lower, but guys, we're at 2.5 cents, man. I mean, that's a 17x, right? That's basically like what we just did. If we did that for another 2 weeks, I mean, hey, that's not bad. If we did this and another 2 weeks goes by and we're up here, I will be taking profits. I will be taking profits. At that point, it's irresponsible, I think, even if it were to just go all the way up here, because at that rate, it's unsustainable. The drop would take it back lower. Like I don't know, but all I'm trying to say by this really is, the minimum target here is still a larger move than what we've just had away from here. It's just not worth playing the game. I'm not going to mess with that, right? This thing quickly, for me, and I'm sure for a lot of you, anybody who bought in the last 2 weeks or before the last 2 weeks happened, this is probably turned into one of your larger positions, if not the largest position you hold. It's probably money that you want to do right. And there's a bunch of different ways to do this, right? I've been advocating everybody in this video. There's 435 people in here. Shout out to all of you. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you very much. But I've been advocating not selling. And it's not financial advice. It is just my opinion, but I'm strongly advocating against it for a reason. But you're tired, boss. Subway footlong, I appreciate you being here, even though you're tired, man. I'm tired too. But not on days like today. I am tired though, man. My daughter keeps me up at night, man. She last night woke up screaming for like Literally 30 minutes. I don't know why. I don't know why she was screaming. I was literally just laying there thinking, why is this happening to me? But but I'm tired too, man. I feel it. But it's hard to be tired in moments like this. What I was trying to say before I got distracted there, thank you, Subway Footlong. I appreciate you. Is though I have been advocating not to sell, if you were to sell here, the only people that I think have any kind of reason to sell here that makes any sense at all, right? The whole time I've been talking about selling, why I think it's a bad idea is because if you're thinking about selling here and buying down here, I think it's not dumb if it works. It's dumb if it screws you up, and I think it would screw you up, honestly, because I don't think we stop here. I think we probably don't stop until at least 3.6 cents or higher, personally. That's my personal expectation. But if you're selling here and allocating into other coins that haven't pumped yet, right? If you're selling the coin that looks like this, if you're doing the opposite of what I was saying not to do, right? Earlier I was saying don't sell your coin that looks like this for the coin that looks like this. If you're doing the opposite, you're selling the coin that looks like this and buying the coin that's boring before it breaks out, okay. That kind of allocation is fine. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Stick with it. Make sure you have conviction in your decisions. You don't flip-flop back in the wind. If you sell XCN for another coin, you hold that other coin until it pumps, okay? Or if XCN dumps a lot and you want to allocate back in, whatever. But that to me is the only sensible reason that I would sell XCN here, is if I wanted to allocate into things that haven't pumped yet. But other than that, it's on TradingView, XCN, wrapped ETH. Let's see here. XCN, wrapped ETH. I'll read some of these comments in a second. Those super chats are definitely easier to see. 859F470. So that's this one here. Yeah. It went all the way up there, didn't it? Somebody fat fingered it, man. That's what happened, right? $110 million. What? What happened? Somebody had a fat finger. They had that slippage tolerance high. I don't know, man. How much? This is on a 1 minute time frame, and that is in volume $108 million. So my assumption would be that was a goof. That was a goof. It doesn't mean anything. It's what we call a quote-unquote scam wick. I don't know. Could have been a stop hunt if people can short or long this through means of this chart. I don't know. Maybe it's a foreshadowing of the good things to come. How much volume? It says on this, it says 1.61 billion. What is this? What do we got right now on this week here? 51. So there's more volume. There's a lot more volume on Coinbase than there is on that one. I don't know. Yeah, it's just low liquidity, right? You've got 28 billion here, where on the other chart you had 971 million on the given week. Yeah. It's just low liquidity. That's why it pumped all the way up there, Adrian. It doesn't, don't think anything of it, right? Sometimes charts just do weird things. It doesn't mean anything more than just a wacky move. Somebody technically got prices up here somehow, some way. Somebody was able to sell, somebody was able to buy up here. There's a lot of money that went in all at once. That's how it happened, but it probably wasn't much, right? It probably wasn't like hundreds of millions up here. There was over $100 million in volume, but it probably wasn't hundreds of millions that was done up here. It's probably mainly done down here, right? And then just the little bits shot it all the way up there, and then of course pulled all the way back down. Can we look at pajamas and Jesus? Yeah, we can look at pajamas and Jesus real quick. Let's do that real quick. We'll look at pajamas. I actually I'm thinking about buying some more pajamas down here because, oh, I missed it. It's all the way back. It's back at the twos. I think that it is going to do well. I think pajamas, guys, is about to see new all-time highs. I know a couple people have been worried about it. I'm not worried about it at all, man. I really think May is going to be a good month. Pajamas, the thing is, I expect it to be above this high before May, but I think it's really going to come alive in May. So I haven't really been talking about it that much because it's been boring. There's been other things that haven't been boring, but I'm still bullish on pajamas, still holding it, still think that it's going to do well. Not worried about it at all. I did let some of it go, a little bit go on one of my wallets, but it wasn't a lot. I'm still in the top 100 wallets, right? And I put that into Antivirus coin, and then Jesus coin is the next one we're going to look at real quick. Jesus coin. We'll get back to XCN here in a second. Not Jesus on sold. Jesus. Oh, this one's on sold, but that's the real Jesus, the one that we want right there. Wait, what? It said $50 million market cap. It's not at a 50. I'm not worried about Jesus either, man. The thing is, I just look at the long term, and it just looks like a giant saucer. It looks like a frying pan. This rounded bottom, we like rounded bottoms, man. That's a good look. It's a good look. I don't care who you are. That's a good look as long as we don't break through this. So as long as Jesus coin doesn't go below like 706 on a weekly closing basis or multi-daily closing basis, I'm okay with it. You know, I think this is a great area to buy, and I actually think that it's probably it's going to see new all-time highs in a short amount of time too. I expect in March Jesus coin could top off. I think it'll actually pump outside of the average move of the average coin here, because I think the average coin is going to top off in February. I think Jesus coin might top off in March. It might start running later too, though. You never know. Jesus coin can do its own thing, right? MSTR would be cool. Adam Durbin. MSTR. We're at 373 right now. You know, I expect MSTR to pump here soon, man. I'm a little bit disappointed that this week is red. We're only down like 6%, but you know, we could pump 6% tomorrow. It's hard to say. My expectation would be, just looking at the RSI right now, looking at how we're doing things and how we closed yesterday, I would think we go a little bit lower. I would think, you know, something probably from a low to a high here. Nope, that wasn't it. Come on now, low to high. Probably down to like 353, 325, somewhere in there. We're at 373 now. I would think 353 though. Right around 350, something like that. It's probably where we're going to hold. And then move up. Maybe we move down there tomorrow. If not, we begin our descent down there. And then next week on Monday, we're down there. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we start working our way back up. We're here. And then going into February, we'll start breaking out to new all-time highs. That's my thoughts. Yeah. Spell token. What I think about Spell token is I'm cautious about it. Thank you, Georgie boy. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much. I love the number one that comes with it with the balloons. Why is yours so cool? How come yours gets all these like little animations? Everything else is so plain. Spell token. I always say this before I buy it. Every time I feel like somebody asks for Spell token, it feels like it's a scam bot that's asking for it. So I don't know. But with that being said, I mean, Spell token kind of has that same kind of look that Jesus coin has, that nice rounded bottom look, what they call a frying pan, a saucer. The weekly RSI looks constructive. Looks like it does want to move up. You know, it's at about 0.001 right now from a high to a low. Let's go from a high to a low here. High there to a low. You know, 0.003 to 0.005 is on the table. Yeah, this thing could do, you know, 4x, something like that over the coming month and a half, 2 months, something like that. It could happen. Adam Arroyo. Nano. We could talk about some Nano. How come your name, you got a check mark? What's that mean? Are you a YouTube account? You got a big account or something? Why you got a check mark? How come I can't click on your name? Whatever. Adam Arroyo, you got a check mark. I don't know why. We'll check out XCN. Yeah, let's talk about XCN real quick. Or not XCN, XNO. My bad. We're talking about XCN. We'll talk about XCN some more in just a second here after Nano. Yeah, Nano, XCN, or XNO. High to low here. Double bottom down here. I like that. Kind of a deep retracement, whatever though. XPR. James Burgess, you want to talk about some XPR? Low to high here, 618, bro, right there on Nano. Perfect buying area. Look at that, beautiful, and it's got a double bottom of sorts. Maybe it's a triple bottom, and you're at the area on your daily RSI. Look at this. Look at that right there. Support, 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 support. I'm assuming. Yeah, you're going to find support here, man. Support, support right there. Time and time again, it happens. Golden ratio. If you go lower, it's insurmountable compared to, or no, I shouldn't say that. It's insignificant compared to the insurmountable gains that you're about to have. Yeah, XCN or XNO looking really good. XNO compared to Caspa. Oh, I think XNO is the better buy. Yeah, I mean, we can look at Caspa real quick, right? The Caspa people were in here on the last live stream. They were asking me for answers, right? Caspa was up here. They're asking me for answers, and I was like, I don't know. We'll see. If it can close another day above 15 cents, it's good. And then it dumped. Everybody in the CAS communities, their answer for this is like, well, everything's dumping. Well, that might be true, but a lot of things where here's the difference between Caspa and a lot of things. Caspa looks like this right now, okay? The average altcoin looks like this right now, right? Where they're like in this range and they're at the top of their range and they're ready to break out. It's a little bit of a different look. Or they look like this right now. They're at the bottom of their range and the range has a soft curve to it, quite opposite of what Caspa looks like, right? Everything might be dumping, but Caspa dumping where it dumped is not a good thing, man. Where it found resistance was at previous areas of support. It's deconstructive. It looks bearish. This chart looks very bearish. I absolutely think that basically out of any other option in the top 100 other than Caspa would be a good choice. If Caspa's in the top 200, same thing, man. Probably any option. No offense to Cas. I think it's a good crypto. I think it's got a future, and I think that it would be worth investing in during its bear market, but I'm not going to invest in it until I see a 90% drop from its overall high to wherever it drops, right? So that would be... Why 90%? I can hear some of you asking why 90%. Go through every single crypto that's ever existed. Measure their very first bear cycle, where they went from their all-time high to their bear cycle low. Do that for every crypto that's ever existed. You will find not a single one of them, other than the stable coins, have a less than 90% drop. They all drop more than 90%. More than normally it's like 95% or more. And 90% to 95% doesn't sound that big of a difference. But look, there's 90%. That's what a 95% difference is, right? From 2 cents all the way down to 1 cent. That's a 50% difference at that price there. That 5%, it compounds going down. Yeah, we can talk about some H-bar real quick. H-bar, and then we're going to talk about some XCN, okay? I promise we're going to bring it back to XCN here real quick. And then I'll probably wrap this stream up in the next 10 or 15 minutes or so. H-bar looking frisky, looking a little bit frisky. I'm not worried about it. It looks like a double top, but here's the deal. Here's the deal, guys. This is not a double top. Anybody who's worried about this, anybody who's telling the H-bar people that you're screwed, you've got a double top, it's going down, that might be the case. You know, that they had more of a point whenever it was 2 or 3 days after the high, but now that it's been a week here, you guys, if this was a double top, you would have dropped already. It would have happened. You don't get a double top signal like this for a week and then you dump. You don't give people a warning for a week and then you dump. That's not how it happens, right? Let's see if we can find an example of this actually. That's kind of like a double top and you dropped right off after like consolidating for like 4 or 5 days. I don't know. Double top there, right? And you dropped basically immediately. Triple top if you want to consider it that way. But you dropped immediately. You weren't consolidating in this area. Double top here, you dropped rather immediately, didn't you? Double top-ish kind of here, you dropped rather immediately. You didn't dwindle. You didn't hang out. Double bottom, did you hang out down here? No, you moved up. You went down lower, sure, but you know what I mean? So all I'm trying to say for anybody who's holding H-bar, if the topic, and I'm sure it has, to any haters out there of H-bar, anybody who's curious or thinking that it's a good time to sell, this is a look to confuse the novices. This is not accurate. It's not. If anything, your RSI is presenting very bullish readings. If anything, you're finding support on previous areas of resistance. It's not a double top. If it was, it's invalid. It's an invalid double top. Truly, you're about to move up. You're getting ready. You're set. You're going to go to the next level. You're at 32 cents now from a high to a low. I expect that next level would take you probably around $1.20 or higher. You never know, right? Something like that. 32 cents now. Does that sound right? Let's see. I mean, maybe $3.15. I doubt you go all the way up to $3, but yeah. XPR, Justin, that's right. That's right. XPR. XPR network. Yeah. Up 76%. Hey, nice. Nice. XPR had a little day yesterday too. 44%. That's awesome. Good job. What is XPR on a market cap basis? I know it's low. XPR is a if I remember correctly, it's a metaverse token, is it not? It's a metaverse token, kind of like Mana and Sandbox, but it's a lot lower of a market cap. Come on, CoinGecko. Always letting me down in front of my friends here, man. Coin market cap. Let's see, something like that. Yeah. XPR. Number 459, bro. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. $94 million market cap. Where are you at, XPR? What are you? You can do it on KuCoin, BitGet, MEXC. You know, XPR was made in the United States. This is another United States crypto. But it's a metaverse token. I think it's the only metaverse token, one of the only metaverse tokens that's made in the United States. That's a low market cap, man. It's a very low market cap. How long has it existed for? It's only existed since last cycle, yeah. Well, it existed, it came out, and so it saw a good part of the bull cycle. A coin like this could not just see new all-time highs, but it could do some damage, man. Is that 100x? Is that what that is? That's 126x. 126x from this target. Right now, your minimum target for this thing is higher than XCN's maximum expected target, right? XCN's maximum expected target that we have is like 240. And I say maximum expected target. I use those words carefully. That's a 91x, pretty close to 100x, but no cigar. Where XPR, the minimum target, that's the maximum target, right? Expected target. It could go higher. But I think we get a little bit crazy as we get away from that 240 zone, the further up that we go. XPR, man. I think XPR finds resistance at 0.004. It might pull back to 0.0018 or 0.002 in that area. Or if not, you're just going to tear all the way up to 1 cent or 2 cents, man. This is like literally, it's like a repeat of XCN almost at the same prices and everything. Like, it's kind of funny. I'm getting flashbacks here. Not to take away from XCN, but all these X cryptos, man. XCN, LCX, XPR, XRP, XLM, right? They're all doing well. So your recommendation is not to sell XCN until it reaches 70-cent range. So Ali Gori, I'm glad that you asked that. My recommendation first off is do whatever you want. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not your dad. You do whatever you want, right? I don't care. It's your money. Don't complain to me when you lose money. Don't give me money when you make money, right? I'm not going to come asking you for money whenever you make money. It's your money. You do what you want. But I am not saying I'm not going to sell until it reaches 70 cents. I'm not saying I'm not going to sell until it reaches 40 cents. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying this. I'm saying if we look at XCN on the Coinbase chart, which seems to have more respect on this fib than the one that has the all-time high. So I'm basing it off of this. And then the 1618, the golden ratio, the maximum target on this area here, it lines up with kind of what the maximum range of what I would expect the market cap to be able to achieve in this cycle as well. So that lines up. But what I'm saying is, as of now, looking at the price, this is our profit-taking area. It's the 1618 to the 1272. That's our profit-taking area. I'm saying I will be taking profits likely somewhere in this area. I'm not saying as soon as we hit this line, I'm taking profits. I'm not saying as soon as we hit this line, I'm taking profits. I'm not saying I'm holding out until this line to take profits. I'm saying this is where we will take profits. I don't know how it's going to look when we get there. And when we get there, I will let you know. I can tell you right now, on January 23rd, it's in Colorado, it's January 23rd. For the people on the eastern hemisphere of the world, it's the 24th. I can tell you right now that whatever I plan to do by the end of the cycle, whatever I plan to do in the months from now, will likely change from what I plan now to what I plan then. Does that make sense, right? So if I was just to tell everybody, I'm not selling until 86 cents, well, what if the rest of the year goes by and XCN looks like this, right? If it's just chilling and then toward the end of the cycle we have a run, we don't even get to new all-time highs. That would be, you know what I mean? So I'm not saying that. I'm saying the expected zone is this. The profit-taking area as of now, defined by the charts with this tear above the golden ratio, with this immaculate move that we had, I have no doubt in my mind at all that we're going to be at least at 42 cents, if not at 242 or likely somewhere in between. I think we will break $2 by the end of the cycle. I'm very confident on that. But just because I'm confident on that now here in January doesn't mean that I'll be confident in that in October of this year. Maybe I will. I suspect I'll be, but nobody knows the future. So no, I'm not saying I'm going to sell at any specific level. I'm saying I'm not considering selling until new all-time highs at the very least. But even then, we got to wait and see. We got to wait and see. Do not commit yourself to a game plan. You should be open to changing. You should commit yourself to a style of game plan, maybe, right? Like if you want to trade short term, if you want to hold long term, if you want to DCA in or DCA out, different things, different strategies there. Sure, you should plan for that. But if you have a specific number in mind, get that out of your head. You got a specific number in mind, get that out of your head. Just get it out of your head because if you do that, you're going to wait for that number. And if that number comes, if that number never comes, what are you going to do then? If we hit that number in a month, you're going to miss out on the rest of the cycle. What are you going to do then, right? Don't play this game where you have a number pre-established in your head, okay? Just that's my advice. I hear that damn alarm going off again. Sounds like a family coming in though. I heard a mother, so whatever. Yeah, they got it. I'm ready to move out of this place, you guys. I live on the first floor, so I get all the foot traffic. I get all of it, right? I don't live like right by the door, but I'm like one unit away from the elevator in my apartment complex. So I'm ready. We're gonna get a house. We're gonna be moving out in the middle of nowhere. It's gonna be some good stuff, man. So Keltinger, XCN is BlackRock, literally. That's not true. That's not true, you guys. And maybe it is. Maybe it's true, and it's just not public information. Maybe they're hiding it. Tyler Scott, yo, dude, hold on, yo, dude, Tyler Scott. Who is this? Who's Tyler Scott now? Hold on now. Tyler Scott, do I know you? Chucky, what's up, brother? It's funny that I'm saying Tyler Scott and Chucky together. I don't know if that's the real T. Scott. C-Zar, I hope your wish comes true regarding house. Thank you. Tyler Scott, bro. Tyler. Is that you? I don't know if that's you. I have a Tyler Scott. If you are the Tyler Scott that I know personally, I don't know how you would prove it personally. Tell me who your wife is. But if not, you just have the same name as one of my buddies, and that's cool enough too. But no way, bro. Are you serious? T Scott, what's up, bro? That's awesome, dude. That's one of my friends from high school. Hell yeah, dude. I miss you too, bro. Congratulations on everything, on the family and everything. That's awesome, bro. Hell yeah. Oh, that's sick, bro. That's surreal. Hell yeah, baby, dude. We had the best anchor. We really did. Oh man. Oh god, we got out at a good time though, because Tolman's son, he did some no stuff that got Tolman in trouble. But that was after we left high school. That was oh man. Oh my god. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. Hell yeah. That is so cool. Oh my god. Rashawn W. Yeah. I'm sorry guys. I know there's 446 people in here, but I'm cheesing right now. This is cool. Baby girl on the way, T Scott. That's badass, bro. That is badass. I'm excited for you, man. That's so cool. Ah, that is awesome, man. Hell yeah. W for sure. Yeah, he's a good guy. He just got married. Got married to a good woman. Yeah, just good people. Good people, man. Hell yeah. We are at 2 T Scott, what are you holding in crypto, man? You've been following along. What are you holding? What do you got? Do you got any of these XCN? This XCN might help you grow some portfolios before that new one comes along, man. This guy is wrong on everything. Adam and Steve, Crypto King, he got me, man. I love it. What I loved about today, you guys, I love the haters. I love the trolls so much. I love them even more on bullish days. I got some negative comments on the XCN video that I made last, and I don't get how people. It's crazy. Like, it's one thing to come out and talk smack when I'm bullish on a project and it's at its low. I get it. You can talk smack down there. But whenever we do a 12x, when we're up, we're literally on this month right now. You look, right, monthly time frame, open to close. You get the percentage. We're at 1,057%, and I've been talking about this for years, literally. I don't know. Talk smack, man. I don't care. You can talk all the smack you want. Call me wrong. Call me I will be wrong. I will sit happily on this 11x and just be wrong, I guess. If this is being wrong, I don't want to be right. I don't know where these guys are getting it from, but man, yeah. Jesus Coin. I think Jesus Coin's going to do well. Yeah, I think it's going to be fine. It'd probably do better than the average altcoin here coming up. this low rounding out like that is really nice. And you know, it's a meme coin. I am a top 200 Jesus coin holder myself, but it's nothing, you know, compared to what my XCN bags are. I don't think anybody, no matter who you are, I don't think you should put all your money into a meme coin. I think you should probably hold out, right? But let me see here. Trying to scroll through, see if I see anything else. Proud of you, dude. Thank you, T. Proud of you, my man. I appreciate you, man. It's cool. It really is surreal. I'm glad that I literally, man, it's funny, guys, because I think about this. Like, I'll make posts on my Facebook, my local stuff. It doesn't get any interactions, right? Like, I'm this guy with a YouTube channel. I got 17, almost 18,000 subscribers. Thank you all, by the way. It's a phenomenal rate that we're growing here. It's crazy. But whenever I make posts on Facebook, I get like 1 or 2 likes. I'm just that crazy crypto guy, right? Nobody knows. Nobody knows that this is what I do for a living, right? But so it's cool. It's cool seeing T. At least there's some people who at least get it, man. That's really cool. That's like, I don't even know. It warms my heart, man. But here we are. Here we are, you guys. Getting back to business, okay? Enough of the mushy shit. All right, love you, T. Scott. We're sitting at about 2.76 cents right now, up 16% on the day. We moved up a good bit and we sold off a good bit, but you guys, look at what we did. Look at what can you see this? This 4-hour candle, it doesn't tell the story. It looks like we just moved up. It looks like a good, peaceful, tranquil 4-hour candle. It was not, right? At the beginning of this video, maybe not the beginning of this video, but we were a lot lower in price. We were basically down here. And we dropped all the way down. How much did we drop? We pumped and then we dropped from a high to low. You guys, we've already dropped 30% today. We're in the first 4 hours of the new day. We've already dropped 30% today. And I guarantee you there were a lot of people who were not taking profits here, but they got the idea to take profits once it dropped more than 20%. And now you're in this shitty situation where you don't know what to do. Now you're like, well, it'll just go lower. I'm hoping it goes lower. And maybe it does, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe it goes higher. What are you going to do whenever it goes to 3 cents? What are you going to do when it's at 3.5 cents? Are you still going to wait for it then, or are you going to FOMO buy? This is why we don't play the game, okay? Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but don't play the game. The volume looks phenomenal. You look at this. Look at this for what it is, okay? Look at this for what it is. We're going to go back here, okay? Magic Trout. Will Asia wake up and buy? I think so. You know what? Let's actually look here. What, let's see. Grok. Let's see. What did I ask him? Did the Bank of Japan, yeah. Rate hike news, Bank of Japan. Bank of Japan. Bank of Japan, let's see, expected rate hike increase. It says expected, but it hasn't been announced yet. Interesting. I thought it would have been announced already. Has it not? It's just still expected, but it hasn't been announced. I don't know. Man of visuals. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Hello, C-Zar. Appreciate you. Your work is an art. Thank you, man. Thank you. Not everyone can appreciate it the same way, so let's just the haters do what they do best. And hate to zero. No one cares. You know it, man of visuals. I really think that these haters, they just do it for fun. Like, they get some kind of pleasure out of it because they can't genuinely mean what they say. If they genuinely mean what they say, they're not just haters. They have to have like some kind of low level of intelligence. But if they're just doing it for fun to troll, then it's different, right? But I still don't get why that's fun. Like, I don't know. I teach their own, whatever. But I want to look at this 1 hour period, okay? I want you to look and see what the price was doing. But we were meandering, doing whatever. And then notice whenever we started moving up, okay? Notice when we started moving up right here, okay? We started moving up and then we hit this top right here. And we pulled back a whole... Well, that wasn't that significant, wasn't it? 9%. Well, let's keep going. Pulled up here from a high to low. We had a significant pullback. Okay, 15% there. Did it stop there? No. It went up. Imagine you took profits here because you saw it drop 10% or 15%. Did it stop there? No. It moved up again. From a high to low, it dropped that time 20%. Did it stop there? No. Right? Here, first consolidation phase just got started. Second consolidation phase just got started. Third consolidation phase right here. High to low. 28%. Did it stop there? No, it kept going. And how much did it keep going from that low? It kept going another 128%, with each growth in between each phase of consolidation being anything from 44.8% from 59%. 128%, and then this one's probably, look, it's just getting bigger each time. And that kind of makes sense with parabolic moves, yeah. And that was a pretty parabolic move. I don't think this is a parabolic move, but what I do think is, just looking at this for what it is, my question to you is, doing nothing, starting to do something, okay? Do you think that since we were doing nothing and we're starting to do something now, do you think this is the end of it? Do you think it stops here? It goes back to the whole point that this video has revolved around, which is that, is it a good time to take profits? And the answer is hell no. Hell no, it's not. And everyone who took profits, and there were, look at all the volume, look at all the selling. You're not in a good position right now. It's not a good time to take profits. We're going to go up a whole nother cent before it's a good time to take profits. And even then, I'm not taking profits. But to each their own. To each their own. Thank you, man of visuals. I appreciate you again, man. Thank you very much. Yeah. Forget the haters. But the thing is, man, I really do love the haters. I love all of you guys. I really do. I love you guys a lot. But the haters are the best. They're always here. They're watching all my videos. They might hit the dislike button, but that doesn't affect the algorithm anyway, so it doesn't matter. And they leave comments. They leave a lot of comments there. They engage more than the average person. They say you know you have it made when you have haters, but the truth of the matter is, guys, the haters are the ones that make you made. Like they make you, because they really do help push your content. It's kind of crazy, right? It's like negative content whenever you're watching media, you're watching the news, you're on TikTok or whatever, you start like noticing that the negative content seems to be pushed in your algorithm. It's because that's what draws our attention naturally as humans, right? We have that fear based in us, right? And I'm just getting off on a whole nother tangent here, but T Scott, thank you, bro. Don't be doing that now, man. You got a new one on the way. We should be sending some money to T Scott, man. Thank you, man. Hell yeah. Big things coming for sure. I appreciate you though, bro. Thank you very much. Hell yeah. I hope everything's going good in your world, man. Big things are coming for sure. We should talk soon, bro. I'll hit you up on Facebook or something. We should talk. Cause it's just good to touch base and check in on things, you know. XCN could give you a loan on your crypto as collateral, tax-free. Can you see the XRP XCN connection? I don't see the XRP XCN connection, but I see the point of what you just made with XCN there. Yeah, that's the thing, guys. People ask what's XCN. Some of you, and probably most of you in here, are invested in XCN without even knowing the true nature of this thing. You guys, XCN, a coin like this, is what's going to put banks out of business, or at least make them rethink their business model. You realize with XCN you can get a loan using the Onyx coin protocol. You can get a loan, you can lend money, but you don't need a credit score. Whenever you go into a bank, you need a credit score and you need to put up collateral. Here, of course, you got to put up collateral. You can't just get a loan for no reason. You got to put up collateral. But the interest rates are better. You don't have a credit score. You don't have a waiting time to get approved. You don't have a background check. You don't have to be employed and show them your taxes from the year before and a proof of address or any of that BS. You can be in your boxers. You can be naked, whatever, man. You could be snowboarding if you can do it on your phone, whatever, wherever you are in the world, you could get a loan using Onyx coin. A coin like this will put banks out of business. I'm not saying Onyx coin itself will, but you're wondering why it pumps. You guys, one of the most, I think, practical uses for crypto is finance, right? And DeFi tokens, finance might not seem like a sexy thing, but the reality is it's one of the most practical applications for crypto, right? The most amount of transactions that happen in the world, it's all financial, right? I guess technically they're not all financial, digital transactions, like interactions on softwares, but my point being, there's a lot of financial transactions that take place, and it's all digital. A lot of it's digital. 80% or more transactions in the world are digital, and Onyx coin, a DeFi protocol, or any kind of protocol that involves finance and crypto, that those ones to me are the most practical. And being that we have an institutional rally, right? It's the cycle that the institutions come to play. To me, it makes the most sense that financial coins might do well. And the thing is, we look at XCN and it's pumping, it's doing well, but there's also Compound, which is basically the same thing as XCN. XCN's better. Compound has some backings through other means, but Compound, right? That one is also a Litecoin. YFI is another coin. If you're taking profits out of XCN, no, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but if you're trying to reallocate, if you reallocate into Compound, YFI, Aave, coins like that are in the same niche kind of thing, to me that makes the most sense. I guess maybe not Aave, because Aave's been on a terror itself. It's consolidating now. Yeah, I don't know. But there's plenty of coins. CRV, isn't Curve another one? Curved out. It used to be Curve Finance. CRV is a good one. What's Curve's market cap at? Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, you guys. I'm just talking out loud here. Market cap just about $1 billion. Yeah, pretty comparable to XCN. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video here pretty soon, y'all. I'm gonna get some closing thoughts. Eric Benes, have we looked at Anti? No, I haven't, bro. Did it pump? Did it pump? Did it pump? Oh, I'm so excited. Please, I'm hoping Eric Benes, you didn't just get me excited for no reason. Hold on, let's see. Oh, it did not pump. That's okay. That's okay. We're at 23 cents. It did not pump. 23.5 cents. I think it will pump, though. I personally do. I think this right here, it should have gone lower, but something happened. Look at the difference here, right? You've got all these lower lows and lower highs. You're in a downtrend. When did it change? It changed on this move here. Do you notice how much more pronounced that move is? Even with the volume. It's not that significant compared to this. But relative to this stuff, even that volume was more pronounced in this move. I think that was the low. You had some kind of double bottom. You're finding support, and you're going to move up. I really do believe McAfee token here will be worth over $1. For those of you that don't know, let's read about this real quick. I'm gonna make a video on this one later. So for those of you that are watching this, you probably won't need to check in on that. Which that's 500 of you. As much as I'd love to have that extra 500 views, let's just go over it now. For anybody looking to get into this token, right? If you're looking to get into it real quick, you type in it's like anti, but it's like ain't I. It's AI Antivirus. Why is it not? This is, I think that's not the right one. Okay, I'm not going to use CoinMarketCap. I'm going to use CoinGecko. For some reason, CoinMarketCap won't do it. But anti, like that. It's not this one. This is a scam. I'm pretty sure that's a scam. This one, I mean, maybe it's legit, but it's not the one that we're looking at. This one, it doesn't say it's market cap or whatever, but the contract, this is your contract right here. In fact, for anybody who's looking to buy it, I'll just post this contract in there if you're looking for it. All you got to do is you copy paste that contract, you put it into Coinbase or CoinGecko, you put it into your wallet, Phantom wallet, or whatever it is that you're trying to use to buy it. Not saying that you should buy this coin, and I bought this coin myself with money that I don't care about. Literally, if this coin went to zero, I'd be sad that I put money into it, but it wouldn't affect, I wouldn't lose a day of sleep. If you put money in this that matters, you're doing it wrong, okay? And the reality of it is, even though it's at 22 cents, I expect it to go to a lot higher. I think that it will see $1.93 or higher, probably within the next week. I think it's going to do immaculate growth in a short amount of time, but you never know with coins like this. It could dump, it really could dump, and I'm saying that over and over again because I don't want anybody to be like, oh, it could do this. Let me take all my profits from a real coin and put it in something like this. Please don't do that, right? Just take, if you have extra money, it's $100, you got $10, you got $1, whatever, you know, like whatever it is. It doesn't have to be a lot of money, but if you want to have some fun with a meme coin, I think this one is a good coin to get into. And if we look, if we go back here, what's her name? Is it Jade? Jade, is it McAfee? Jade. Isn't it Jade? Maybe I'll just type in John. I can't remember his wife's name. Let's see. So they made it Medium article, right? And this is, I think it's legit. You never know with Medium, it's legit. But essentially with McAfee here, or with Antivirus, AI Antivirus, we'll be releasing a suite of privacy products this year, with all products accepting Anti as payment. That's big, right? That creates use case for Anti, right? That's utility right there. Our first product will be private eSIM and gift card exchange. This is a way, guys, to do private spending where they can't track your funds and you can use crypto, right? I'm just saying, that's a big deal. Right, that's a big deal for anybody who wants to spend privately for whatever reason you might, whatever it might be. Not encouraging illegal reasons, but there are plenty of legal reasons why people might want privacy when it comes to spending, and that's your right as a human being, I think. Anti for eSIM cards in any country, gift cards from over 200 retailers, including Airbnb, Amazon. So you can get a lot of stuff apparently just through Anti. It's not the same as just using cash, but for anybody that wants to stay off the books, you know, it's an option apparently, and I think that has value right there. In March, we will release Antivirus encrypted email service. Stop letting Google read your email. There's something else they're going to release in February, I think. That's what they're releasing in early Feb. So that's early Feb. This is our buy the hype, sell the news moment right here, guys. For anybody, I know this is the XCN stream, and I love XCN. We all love XCN. By the way, if you haven't gotten the memo, don't sell here. It doesn't make sense to sell here, does it? It doesn't make any sense to sell right here. We're nowhere in the price action land that would make sense to sell. In fact, the next legible area is about a cent higher than we are now. Please don't sell here. We already dropped 28% today. We shook people out. We're back up here. I have a question right now. Who do you think right now is more concerned? Who do you think is feeling the pressure right now more so, the bears or the bulls? The people who got shook out right here, or the people that FOMO'd in at the top here? Who do you think right now feels more pressure? It's probably the people that sold. That's just my opinion. Not the people, even the people that FOMO'd the top, they're not feeling the pressure probably right now. At least, I mean, I don't know, but that's just my take on it. Who knows? I guess it's not a fair take. You never really know. But all I'm trying to say is buy the hype, sell the news with Antivirus. It is first. It's January 23rd right now, January 24th on the charts. They're going to release something in early Feb. So I would assume within the first week, the second week of Feb, this thing will probably drop because you'll have the buy the hype, sell the news event. We're on the last week of January here. I'm assuming that you see your minimum targets of this fib play out, right? High to low from your current price, which is at 22 cents. $1.93 is the minimum target. That's about an 8x, 8.5x. Your maximum target could be something around a 20x and 18x, something like that. And of course, you could go higher. You never know. I don't know how much higher you're going to go. I personally am not trying to sell this thing for $4. I'm not trying to sell it for $2.62. When I see it above about $1.50, probably when we're at above $1, I might even take some profits. I'm trying to get in this thing and get out, right? I'm not trying to play the game with it. But that's just my whole perspective on it, right? I don't think this is a coin that you should hold for the long term. If you want to use it for whatever these reasons are, you can. Apparently, it's there for that. But I don't know how successful this thing will do. And I'll end it on this note with talking about this real quick, is that also, as of right now, a lot of people in the X community, X.com, I've noticed people don't know if this is a legit coin or if it's a scam coin. But now with the Medium article, as people start to, word of mouth starts to come out, and this continues, this persists, and it seems that it's not a hack, it's actually a legitimate thing, people will give it more that it's due. Whenever things are realized to be legit, they tend to get a secondary rally, and I think this thing will get a secondary rally. So that's that. We'll talk about XCN and then we'll end the video. Okay, guys, I'm going to end the video. I got some other things I got to do tonight. LCX analysis. Jim Derringer, I'll do some LCX tonight. I will do some LCX tonight. LCX, by the way, you guys, I think will, if not financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not what I'm doing. But if I were to sell my XCN, if I were to take profits here and rotate it into another coin, I think I'd rotate it into LCX. I think that would make for a killer play, genuinely. I'm not going to do it. That could be the play of the year. Sell your XCN here, buy LCX. When LCX pumps, sell it and put it back in XCN. It might be the play of the year. I'm not doing it. But if I was tempted to do it, it would be with LCX probably. Maybe some BCH, maybe some Mana or Sandbox, but LCX definitely looks interesting. I think LCX is going to be the next one, right? We all wonder, and you never know. I certainly did not expect XCN to grow this way, but we all wonder which one's going to be the next one to do something like this. I don't think LCX will grow as much as XCN, but I think it will grow. In fact, isn't it up today in this like sea of red? Isn't it the only thing that's green today? I mean, it's only up 3%, but it's not down at least, right? The average coin, I'm pretty sure, is down today. Maybe not. Maybe not. Nope, the average coin's basically neutral. Neutral or green even. Yeah. Never mind. Okay, XCN. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. I don't know, man. Hit the like button, subscribe. I'm going to probably end this stream here pretty soon. I got other videos and stuff I got to make. We're at about 2.6 cents now. To me, I don't know if this fib is going to help us, so let's just use the price action. To me, it wouldn't make sense to take any profits, to even think about taking profits until we're at 3.8 cents. 3.8 cents to 6.3 cents. If we're not in that range, don't even talk to me about taking profits. I am not taking profits up here. I fully expect that when we get up here, we will see a retracement. It might pull us back to prices that we're at now. It might pull us back to prices that are lower. It might pull us back to prices that are still like 1.5 cents higher. I don't know, but I expect we find turbulence in this area. I'm not taking profits. I'm not selling. I'm not selling until we're at new all-time highs. That's not me telling you what to do. That's just me telling you what I'm doing. Okay? And that's all I got for you guys. So if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. Jared Pagnini, thank you, my friend. Downtown Clark, thank you. Sorry, but I'm not going to give up my XCN for LCX. Moel, you got nothing to be sorry for, man. It's probably fair. I'm not either. I'm just saying if I was tempted, it'd be that one, but that's about it. Patreon, Taylor Elliott. I'm thinking about setting up a Patreon. The thing is, Taylor, if I ever did set up a Patreon, as a lot of people ask, and maybe you're asking in the exact sense that I'm about to explain, but a lot of people ask for a Patreon because they're expecting that they'll get some kind of paid group or special thing, special treatment. I don't have time for that. I don't have time to keep up with all you guys. I barely have time to read all the comments, and I can't even do that here. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to do that. If I ever set up a Patreon, it would be something like this. It would be something like you can choose to pay $1 a month, $2 a month, $5 a month, and it's just to support the channel. You get nothing out of it. You get nothing out of it at all. Literally zero. But it's just to show support for the channel. And then I wouldn't advertise it. If people wanted to do it and they wanted to show support that way, that's cool. But I would make it small increments because I don't want your money. If you really want to give me money, that's cool. I appreciate it. But I would limit it probably to like $5 a month or something like that. I don't know how Patreon works, but I think you can choose. But so maybe in the future I'll do something like that. But I will probably never advertise it because that's one of the things I hate most about crypto, and I'm sure all of you guys do too, because I'm a human being just like you guys, right? I see this stuff. Everybody, you can't even talk about a coin, right? It's what's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar. Before we get talking about any of the shit that you came here for, let's talk about me. Join my Patreon. Pay me this. Check out all these links to. And I feel like I'm sounding like a dick because a lot of people do that. And it's how they make their money. It's how they get by. It's part of what helps their channels grow. And there's nothing wrong with that. There really isn't anything wrong with that. It's a part of it. I get it. It's just not how I want to do it. It's not how I want to do it. I won't make as much money doing it. But when you're doing that, I don't need to make money doing that, right? I don't need it. So that's all. That's my whole logic behind it, right? And for other channels, they could be growing. They could have employees. I don't have employees. I don't pay anybody. So I don't, I don't mean to make fun of channels like that. I just mean to make a point out of it, right? It's annoying. I think we can all relate. It's annoying whenever you're just trying to get information or trying to hear someone's opinion on something, and all they want from you is for you to buy their shit. And if it supports the channel, it's one thing. I have friends in the community who advertise things, so I got to be careful about saying that because I'm not trying to insult anybody. It's just not my style. And more power to you, more power to you, But yeah, all that started from the Patreon. If I ever do start a Patreon, it would be something limited. And then you would get nothing out of it, and I would advertise it as such. You'd get nothing out of it, but I would just never advertise it because it would be something that'd be an option, but I wouldn't talk about it. I might like leave a link or something, but I would never talk about it. But thank you, Byron. I appreciate you, my friend. Arthur Argilis. I'm not going to talk about those. I'm probably going to end the video here. I appreciate you, Strawberry Dragons. Thank you. Don Lee. I saw this coin pump while at work. Hell yeah, bro. I hope you're holding it. I hope that was a good shock. Ease up on the Adderall, bro. I don't do Adderall. I'm energetic enough, bro. As you can tell, I don't need Adderall. Adderall actually chills me out, to be completely fair. I don't like Adderall. It keeps me awake. I can't sleep, and then also I'm very like a zombie. Yeah, BBL. I'll talk about mana for sure. Hell yeah, Don Lee. Good shit. Good job. Thank you, Apache Garage. OG in the house. Chimby. Bank of Japan just raised rates. Okay. Bank of Japan just raised rates. What's Bitcoin doing? Nothing. Nothing at all. And somebody said it. I was watching Crypto Banter earlier. I like Crypto Banter. I don't know if I like Rand Nooner as a human. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I don't know. But I like Crypto Banter. I think they've got good input on things sometimes. I have a theory that Rand has Kind of like how BitBoy, if you guys know who BitBoy is, Ben Armstrong, he has Mr. X. He has the guy that's like a higher up. He's a powerful person in the world or whatever, and so he tells him about a lot of secret things. I think Crypto Banter does too, because I've noticed over this past like 6 months, they've gotten a lot more sophisticated and a lot more accurate with their kind of insider information. And no offense to Rand, I don't think he just got smarter all of a sudden. I think somebody's feeding him information coming from a legible source. So I think Rand has his own Mr. X, and I'm getting to a point. The whole point being that what Rand was saying, and what I think, again, I think it was dots that were connected for him, not by him. But what he was saying, and what makes sense to me too, is that the Bank of Japan, whenever they raised interest rates last time, that was in July or June or something, and that sent the markets down. It crashed the markets. But the thing is, Bank of Japan was offering negative interest rates for a long time. They were offering flat interest rates where you didn't pay at all for a long time. And then out of nowhere, they increased the interest rates. It was out of nowhere. It wasn't expected. So the market dumped. Now everybody's expecting the interest rates. Now people are asking about it. People are mentioning it right on the comments, and people are talking about it. It's something that people are concerned with. So with that kind of mentality in the air, it's this thing we're prepared for. It's already priced in. If we drop today on the interest rates increasing in Japan, it would be insignificant. We've probably already priced it in, and really what's going to happen is we're probably going to recover going forward. So I don't think it's any big deal, but I'm going to end it on that note, guys. I hope you liked the video. I hope you liked the live stream. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you, Jim Derringer. Z to the UT. Appreciate you, Brendan Hahn. Max Foe. We're not going to look at Turbo tonight. Maybe on another video whenever I make some. Back into game. XCN for some love, and you know it. Taylor Elliott. Not in this video. I'm going to end it, my friend. Compound chart. I'll talk about Compound tonight. I did talk about it last night too, but I'll talk about it tonight. If I remember, if I have time. It's already 9:30 where I'm at, and I tend to cut off videos by 11. So, and it takes me like 10 to 30 minutes to make each video. So we'll see how many I can get done tonight. I do need sleep, y'all. Are you in Denver? Yeah, I'm in Denver. I'm in Denver, Carlos Barbosa. I'm in Denver. I'm kind of closer to Aurora, but I'm like in Denver. I'm in the Denver Aurora area, right over. Where could I say I'm by? I'm kind of over by, like, Iliff and Havana, like over there. Yeah, I'm up in that area kind of. But not I don't know. I'm not in the nicer part. I'm kind of in a part. There's homeless people, like, right outside, man. We're in a nice place. Like, I like our apartment. It's a nice place, but it's I wouldn't say it's in the nicest place. Like, whenever we moved in, my neighbors warned me. They're like, yo, you got to lock your car doors because people steal things. Don't leave things in your cars because people steal things. And I was like, I'm from a small town. That's not what I was used to. But, man, I'm just rambling at this point. I'm just talking. Yes, I'm in Denver. I'm in Denver. And I'm excited to be moving away from Denver. We're going to be going back to the mountains here pretty soon. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next one. I am tired. Bro is tired. Hell yeah. I will cover Adam in the next altcoin request video, okay? John McAfee is really dead. Yeah. Yeah, Jim Derringer. He died. He died a while ago. He was murdered in jail like Epstein in a Spanish prison, though. Because he figured out how to legally avoid paying taxes in America. He figured out how to legally do it, so they killed him. That's basically why, or at least that's the theory that I'm running with. There's a bunch of theories as to why they killed him, but a lot of it pertains to him having inside information that could have, quote unquote, helped the public with things. Maybe whether you like him or not, that's kind of my theory. All right, y'all. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. I see a lot of people. Y'all watching still. Yeah, y'all watching still. That's what I'm saying. I'm only here because there's 366 of you here. I don't know what you're expecting to get out of me. I don't know what I'm expecting to get out of you, but I appreciate you all being here very much. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Hit the like button on your